All right. Howdy, everyone. We are Team MedBridge, and today we want to tell you about someone named Maria. So, Maria is 52. She lives right here in Bryan, Texas. She's pre diabetic, takes four medications from two different doctors, and she's uninsured. And last month, she went to the ER for infection. She got a bill for $3,200, and also she had no idea that there's a clinic 3 miles from her house that charges on a sliding scale starting at $20. So Maria's story isn't unusual. 46 million Americans live in healthcare shortage areas, and 27% of hospital readmissions are preventable. The problem isn't that the program doesn't exist to help Maria, but the problem is Maria doesn't know they exist. So, who are we building for? Uh, it's Maria. She's 52. She lives in Bryan, Texas, uninsured, pre diabetic, bilingual, takes medications from two doctors who don't talk to each other, missed her recommended screenings for 3 years, and Maria represents a massive market. The TAM for here is 130 million Americans facing healthcare complexity. SAM is 46 million in rural and underserved areas. And the year one target would be 2 to 5 million in people in Texas, reachable through community health worker networks. Now, what I know what you are thinking. Can't you just ask ChatGPT? No. Here's why. So the generic AI will say that try searching for community health center. That's information. But MedBridge AI says Brazos Valley Community Health Center, sliding scale, $20, call this number, and that's action. So the pattern across every module for the solution that we have built is personalized output, real program, phone number, and clear next steps. So not information, but action. So as you can see over here, we started with building a wireframe on Figma, and then we also created PRD with user flow to make sure our feature aligns with these problem goals that I just mentioned. And now let me show you how it will show up on a live app, which we created using a low code tool. So this is what Maria sees, when she logs in. There are no menus. There's a chat on the left, big buttons on the right, and this is how the screen looks. On the right, on the left, my bad. If I go, there are a couple of there's a navigation. There is a navigation menu that you can see which shows home, navigator, screen check, recovery, and so on. But the real feature that we have and that we want to present over here is an accessibility feature. So if in case
Welcome to
Maria,
MedBridge AI, your healthcare helper for the
if
Brazos
in
Valley.
case Maria has some
This app has
issues
5
that
simple
is
tools.
specially abled or has some
Tap any
issues
tile below to get
related
help.
to accessibility, she can use
Navigator
this
fun-
feature on the top and she can click on it and there will be a voice speech to sorry text to speech feature that she can use. Now coming to the different features that we have added on the application, on the left you can see there's a navigator. Now if I click on the navigator, you can see there are multiple questions that she is presented with. So these are very generic questions like I can't afford my medicine, I'm a farmer with no health insurance, or so on. Now, if I click on any one of this, which I just did, just to show you, it's taking a bit a while, but once it processes, you can see that there she will get a response. But by the time this feature gets generated, let me quickly show you the AI feature that is also present over here. But okay, let me show you what is generated. So because I clicked on the one of the questions, I can't afford to see a doctor. You can see there are multiple recommendation of the different health centers that is available near the community for her. She can make use of all of these. And if I scroll further down, you can see there are also different steps that she can take. As an immediate action, and there are also different and she is also provided with a first best step for her to help her in her first action. There are different programs that are also available for her that she can make use of, and she can click on any of these. That will give her the directions as well as the website link. And last but not the least, you can see if she has any problem which is very specific to her, she can also use this use this chatbot on the right and type her questions, and she will also get a response similar to that. Now, moving on to the next feature that we have is a screen check module. So let's suppose that Maria hasn't had a colonoscopy in 3 years and she has a family history of breast cancer and diabetes. There are 10 quick questions that you can see. And let's see, I have selected all of these based on my history. And if I click on build my screening plan, you can see that this will generate a screening timeline, which will give me an idea of what are the different screening that is updated, upcoming, or on track and is not applicable. So this will help me to keep a track of my screening issues. Um, mo- Scrolling further down, you can see there's a brief description of all the screening that is due for me and which are all on track for me. And so this is about the screen check. Now moving on to the recovery coach. Now let's suppose, and this is something that we all encounter. So if Maria got discharged with a 10-page packet from the hospital, she didn't read it. Okay, and I believe nobody does. Now, what this feature will do is she has a feature to upload the discharge file, or she can just paste it over there, and the AI will transform these information once she clicks on build my recovery plan, and this will give her a day by day recovery plan throughout, starting from day 1 to 3, 4 to 7, and so on. And she also has a feature of daily check-in. To if she selects any of these, the feature will also give her a recommendation accordingly. Moving on to the next feature that we have is a form fill. And let's say Maria is uninsured and the Medicaid application is 50 pages of government jargon. So what we can do over here, we have given a Q&A feature. So once Maria starts filling out each of these Q&A, provides response to according to her state. There will be a form that will be generated. Now let's suppose I'm selecting this. Do you have currently children under 19? And let me select one of these options. Hit next. This will give me another question. And next. So now I will be able to see uh, a matching program based on all the answers that I have filled. So this will give me the list of insurance forms or insurance policies that is best suited to my case. So it's taking a while, but let me move on to the next aspect. That is, so these are all the features. So as you can see, okay, it has got generated. It's taking a while because we deployed it in our local host. But yeah, these are all the insurance policies she can make use of. And, it's all in a very simplified terms and also the next steps. Now, this is all the applications. We have also built another feature, which is waitlist fast track. So this is an appointment. This is an appointment feature where if in case she has to book an appointment, she can make use of these, list. And she also has a gamified version of this where she can make use, she can find a match and find a slot which is best to her, and then she will get notified once she has a match for the required appointment slot. Okay, now these are all the features that we have built for the MedBridge app. Coming to the business model part and the deployment, so we have thought of turning it into a three-stream business model. First is a free tier premium, a free tier. That is the first, offer that we have. The second could be a premium at $5, and then the third one is a B2B at 15 per patient per month. So these are the three business models that we have, and we believe that for the year one, 5,000 plus patients can be matched to these programs if they didn't know existed. 200 insurance applications can be submitted. So all in all, I want to summarize over here the solution that we have built here. Essentially, such uh, suggests that Maria did not need a new hospital. All she needed was a new insurance plan. She needed someone to tell her what she already qualified for and give her the required resources, the phone number, and the different programs to call and to contact. So that's what MedBridge AI does. It's a real AI. It solves real problems for real people. Because navigating healthcare shouldn't require a healthcare degree. Thank you.